Let me ask you a question.
Shoot.
What happened to Lil Poundcake?
Girl, she took the profit share from her chart-topping single and her massively successful merch line, and she flew to Brazil with Bruno to get Little Pounded out for the summer.
Oh my god. So why is RuPaul looking for her now, I wonder?
Must be sweeps week.
That's right. This week, the All-Stars improvise their way through a forensic queen's rue crime case and then serve Lil Miss Fill-in-the-Blanks on the runways.
Plus, emotions are emoting and running high in the workroom, and Mother has to step in with some tough love.
Feelings are not facts. Are you ready to chase the race with us?
I was born ready, baby.
Let's go. M.
Oh.
M. Mom!
Race chaser. Woo-hoo. Race chaser. Yeehaw. Race chaser. Woo-hoo. Race chaser. Yeehaw.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, and welcome back to Race Chaser.
Race Chaser.
Courant.
Courant.
A podcast dedicated to the discussion, dissection,
And dissemination.
of every single episode of RuPaul's Drag
Race.
Starting from the very beginning.
This is the beginning.
Uñas. My name is Alaska. What's yours?
Hello, I'm Willam. And I was wondering if I could talk to you about the housing market in Las Vegas right now.
It's really is it a bull market or a bear market? Dipper.
I'm trying to get my Rue laugh. Last week, Heidi was tweeting from Norway. Thank you.
I was right by Lawrence Chaney during the DragCon Queens Walk, and I had her do the laugh.
Oh, how fun.
Yeah.
It's
How
like
droll.
a shade button. No, not droll at all. Last week, Heidi was tweeting from Norway. Kahana was explaining the Las Vegas housing market. And, oh wait, that wasn't on TV. Last week, the queens were actually performing.
I'm liking this as I'm boarding a flight to Norway.
Girl, nobody cares that you're in Norway.
Plucked.
Last week, the queens performed Joan, the unauthorized musical directed by the Adam Shankman, and they honored Grace Jones in the runway with some dragified versions of looks inspired by her iconic fashion moments. Candy slayed the challenge and the runway, and she was Miss Minnie in a Main, and James and Kahana landed in the bottom. Candy won her lip sync for 30,000 ducats, and James was sent home to compete in the Fame Games.
Night clubbing. Isn't that a Grace Jones song?
Maybe.
Anyway, Candy definitely feels like a contender. She's got her first win. She's got a lot of chicken nugget money with that $30,000. Oh my god,
Girl, she can get tenders
now. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Legal tender.
They might give her like a couple extra sauces too. I mean, I would if I looked at her. I would probably start crying and then I just hand her all the sauces like Alexis.
According to our sauces, the street's the place to go.
According to our sauces. Definitely.
We get a lipstick message that reads, I shit in one of your... Wait, will you do the James Mansfield voice? I love your voice. I've heard
I
it.
shit in one of your spots. Good luck. Love you all. Heart, James Mansfield.
Your James Mansfield impersonation is basically my Lady Bunny impersonation.
Kind of, yeah. They exist
They are
in
the
a
same.
similar plane. I'm gonna stop talking shit about James now. I promise.
What did the internet come for you sideways, honey?
It wasn't the internet so much. It's just that I watched it back out of context, and like if I don't know me and I don't know you, and I'm just like some. If I said the things I said and I wasn't on Drag Race, I would just be a horrible fan. But like, I know James, or I've met James enough that I had a bad first impression of her, and I was talking about it. I was talking about my experience on my podcast, which is crazy.
She punched you in the face with her puppet.
I don't think she can reach me. But I realize how it sounds out of context, and I thought it was funny, but I realize a lot of people don't think it's funny. I don't care about that. I just
But
try
you
to
know
make the plan
what?
to be nicer this year. So I'd like to be nicer and more objective. And now that she's gone, I can be.
No, it was funny. And I know that James takes it as such.
Girl, I
That's
know
what
that
I-
she's
that's
not.
what I
She's
think.
she's not pressed that some drag queen who lives thousands of miles away from her does not like her, and I'm really not pressed.
She
when
lives in
someone
Vegas. She does.
Well, I hope she gets to see Norway in her time. I hope that she experiences the lovely Vegas housing market.
I'm boarding a flight right now.
Candy is
Yeah,
doing the thing
Vegas
that
is
every
only
drag queen
270 miles from here.
You could drive there.
pull up.
Pull up to my bumper, baby.
That's a good one. Candy is doing the thing that every drag queen does when she cleans the mirror. And first, she looks in the mirror, flips all of her hair to one side, which is something you do. That is called the Tawny Katane. And then she says,
Those
but look at how
moves.
gorgeous I look.
She does. She
She-
looks great.
She is beautiful. They're going over to the couches to do the lipstick count. And
Everyone
this
voted for
is-
James. This
Yeah,
was not
so-
an outlier event. This was a.
Now, how when you get back to All Stars, All Winners, will you be voting on track record or will you just be fucking shit up?
I'll be using the
this-
rubric.
The rubric? Okay, cool.
It will be
'Cause-
based on track record. It will be based on wins, safes, and bottoms.
Now, Kahana has no wins or one win.
She has
One.
one
She has-
win.
She has one win and four bottoms. James had, I think, bottom twice, but the girls chose to keep Kahana instead. Maybe it was a competition thing. They thought James was bigger competition because, I don't know, people like him from the Queen That Stole Christmas or YouTube or something.
Yeah.
But when the girls walked in the room, I did not see James or Kahana being the winner. Oh, can I apologize for something? I did a spoiler on last week's episode. And I
did.
I almost assumed it would have been cut because, we cut spoilers usually. But I had mentioned that there was a girl in the top two, and I'm not going to mention it again, but I also said that our listeners would be deaf, dumb, and blind if they didn't know this girl was going to be in the top two because it's obviously being pulled and rigged for a little bit. But I'm not going to mention her name again because I don't want to re-spoil the spoiler.
Listen, it's all conjecture. And you know that people come out of this show and they tell wild tales. So just because you heard that doesn't mean that it's true.
Yeah, see?
What you see isn't always the truth. Everyone has conjecture. Everyone has stories. So
And go back and listen to that spoiler moment, listeners, because if you actually read the transcript, nothing was divulged.
Thank you, Dipper. I appreciate that.
There's a caveat at the end that says, well, maybe this isn't true.
Exactly.
True Lies.
Starring
Do
Jamie
you-
Lee. Jamie
Do
Lee
you-
Curtis, you are all of us.
Wait, and the little girl from Bring It On who does the backflip handspring double blackout.
It's already been brought in.
I agree.
We get a video message from RuPaul who says, "Hey, all stars, ever been caught red-handed? Remember, the surveillance camera adds 10 pounds, and if you're not careful, it can get you 30 to life. Word of advice? Lawyer up." Is this pointed at me?
No.
Is this about intellectual property? Is this about
IP?
the fact that I invented Lil Poundcake, but I technically don't own it? I never did.
Yeah, but I think you could definitely do possession as 9/10 and say you invented it, it's yours, and then you could fight
Also,
for it.
Lanisha did.
Yeah, but also I'm really surprised that this episode did not dip into its own mythology and lore for the creators of Little Poundcake. I think either you or Lanisha should have been the lip sync assassin. That would have made a lot of sense, and it would have been honoring their show and their chosen family. I'm very surprised that didn't happen. I'm also surprised that you weren't the guest in Untucked or somehow a surprise pop-up because you honor and respect the show so much, even in instances where I don't think it's necessary. You love RuPaul. I
Me
think
too.
that I'm very surprised that they went ahead and did this episode without you. I think it was a disservice because you make everything that you're on, every project, way better. You make this podcast listenable. And I'm sad that they did not use you.
Well,
That-
it was very surreal watching a whole episode of like a thing.
Yeah.
But ultimately, I walked away from it like, well, I'm glad that, that little character that we made in a mini challenge has such an enduring quality that people even know what it is this many years.
And you said
later.
mini challenges don't matter.
Mini and a main.
Yeah, okay. Well, whatever happened to Lil Poundcake is the Maxi Challenge. The queens are improvising their way through a Rue crime series called Forensic Queens. And this is basically, they have an outline with the characters saying, these are the scenes that we're going to be filming, and these are the characters in the scenes. Now, pretend you know what this is going to be and pick a character. That's what they tell the girls.
Yeah.
Kahana's not thrilled to be there.
She says, oh, well, another improv challenge. Fuck my drag.
I have a question, though. Do you consider when you get on the mic and say hi to a crowd at a club for like, a minute or 2 minutes, that's kind of improv, isn't it?
Faggots, make some noise.
How y'all doing? Y'all clean your butts tonight? Who's getting fucked up? Who's just
Where are
getting
my
fucked?
gays? Where are my
Everybody from out of town. Tell me your zip code.
Oh, honey, is that your man? Well, he's mine now. Oh, ha.
Baby, I am the drink special.
That is
improv. And Kahana saying she can't do it makes me wonder what she's been doing when she's on the mic. Because that's all it
Maybe
is.
she
I
doesn't
think
get on the mic. Her body does the talking, honey.
well, I
And
can
it
see her
has
body
a lot
talk.
to say, honey.
Full on conversations.
Soliloquies.
Alexa and Lala both are drunk.
Faggots, let me hear you make some noise.
Vegas, let me hear y'all make some noise.
Did she say Vegas or faggots?
She's saying Vegas, but it is very commonly heard as faggots. Let me hear you.
Vegas, let me hear y'all make some noise.
Well, V and F are very similar. Very similar. Look at shelves.
Well, when it comes to pronunciation and enunciation,
Rubies,
Ariana
Ruby.
has always been impeccable in the enunciation of her words.
Honey, Ariana has 14 vowels in her alphabets and 3 consonants.
Candy
But-
says, I only want to do the detective and I don't see anything else for me. Which
And Alexis
causes Alexis Michelle to cry.
I don't understand why you can always get what you want, but I can't. And Candy's word choice, while semantical, was correct. She didn't say that that's my only choice. She said that's the one I want, And this is very Gia Gunn Trinity. What you think is going to happen isn't necessarily what you want to happen isn't necessarily what's going to happen. Sorry,
Alexis-
I had to rewatch that one.
Alexis tries to be cute and she says, well, the roles really aren't that different, so why don't you take the other one? And Candy was like, well, you just said that they're
If it's not that different, though, basically
so
the same.
do it.
If they're the same, then you take the district attorney role.
And if you don't have star quality, get the fuck out.
the thing.
Alexis says, fine, do what you want.
And there are 3 ages for women in Hollywood: babe, district attorney, and grandma. And Alexis is in the district attorney age, I would say. Candy's in her 20s. She is babe. And
Babe.
Alexis caves and then takes the role. And then she proceeds with her weeping for the week. Because she weeps. She weeps every week.
She's a weeping Willa Ford.
Candy
Weeping Willa.
Candy says, I can't with the dramatics. It's emotional blackmail. And then when she gets up to walk away, I thought I saw someone coming into the workroom. But then I realized the workroom doors, those swing doors, now have a mirror behind them,
Oh, okay.
which isn't interesting to anyone except me. So you're welcome. Alexis takes a break, gets some air, and then she calms herself down.
And then Kahana says, I'm leaving. I'm
Which-
gone. Take
for
me,
me-
baby, or leave me. I'm gone. She's leaving.
Yes, I'm leaving. She's gone.
She says, I am just not vibing it. She says,
She
I'm
said
just
they're
not
going to need to
vibing
find
it."
someone else to play I'm a Fox because I'm a gone. And this is one of those things where it's, for me, they make it seem like this, when they're saying this is a she emergency, blah, blah, blah.
No.
I just think that Rue coming into the workroom, it's not necessarily for the good of the girls. It's that she knows how many episodes they need to make and how many girls they need to make it.
Of course.
And
I
they
mean,
need
if
some
everyone
stakes,
walks
so they
out
can't
of a
let these.
season, then there won't be a season. And I think that... So we all know what happens. RuPaul comes into the workroom and says, Mama's here to straighten some shit out. Are we going to take a break and then talk about it? We're going to
Okay.
straighten some shit out over this break, and then we'll be right back. Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you could do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online. Whether you're just starting out or scaling your business, everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. you need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
Mama's here to straighten some shit out. So
You're having all these feelings, but feelings are not facts, which is something I wrote on Reddit twice this morning.
you wrote
Because
it on
it's
Reddit?
true. Yeah, I had to reply to some things.
You had to
On
reply
Reddit.
to
What are
something.
you doing on
Are you
Reddit?
She Devil by Night?
What's your shadow name on Reddit?
I'm Willem Belli. I used to have another one that was no extra I, but I don't know whichever one signs in on whatever device. But I try not to go there. But I went.
We all know what happens here. And would you say that RuPaul is admonishing the girls here?
Ed Benicia Jenkins. I think RuPaul is tired of the girls taking their own destinies into their hands and saying, you know what, this isn't balanced right for me. I'm gonna go. Ru doesn't like that because she has a show to produce and she's a producer. This is her producer hat on.
Yes, of course. Because if
And it
everyone
loses
walks
credibility
out,
when the show when people are like, oh, this is rigged. I'm leaving. I don't have confidence in the judges to regard me in the right spot once I've seen all these placements for Jimbo and these challenges, which are all acting and performance. Acting challenges are more geared towards the comedy girls and not the girls
So
that are
what-
showgirls and just fierce.
what
You know what I mean?
challenge would Kahana want it to be, do you think?
I don't think she would want a comedy. I don't think she would want an acting. Dance, I mean, from what they've said, it feels like she is a great performer, but she isn't the best at choreography. So I don't know if she'd want a dance challenge either. Maybe a
So
modeling
what
challenge.
would you... Oh, a modeling challenge. They do that all the time on Drag
And then
Race.
the ass runway challenge, the photo shoot challenge. The ass runway challenge, I didn't even think that she gave that severely as hard as she could have, So maybe even not an ass challenge. Maybe a makeover challenge she'll be great at because she's obviously wonderful at makeup.
Yes.
I think that I look forward to seeing what she could do in that challenge.
Listen, this is RuPaul's here to straighten some shit out. She has a show to run. She has a train to keep on the tracks. And if everyone keeps leaving, there will be no show. I understand this. I also understand what she's saying. And I said this last week on something. I think, no, it was on Hot Goss.
Let's stop.
Someone was like, do you feel bad for admonishing Adore Delano and bullying her into wanting to stay? And I'm like, I see this as important. Like, sometimes things that are worth doing aren't really pleasant every step of the way. Childbirth
Anal.
is not pleasant every step of the way. Anal. Well, I don't know. I don't know. It's been a while. Some things worth doing
Been a while.
are not, it's been a while. So I see that point of it. I also see maybe this is sort of a growing trend. I see girls, wanting to leave or walking out. This is happening more and more. And I think maybe it could be sort of like a strike or sort of like a power to the people kind of moment, because it's like, we don't like this emotional, I don't like this emotional lipstick shit. I think it's tacky. And if enough queens say, we're not going to do it, then they won't do it anymore.
That is true. These girls, they can't even form an alliance, right? So I don't see them banding up and saying anything to RuPaul. But RuPaul saying be a professional, I think that is kind of a dig at Heidi because she left, even though Heidi was leaving for her own mental health. I mean, I think that's
I don't
fine.
think that
for
was
Heidi.
a dig at Heidi.
Really?
I think it was just,
if someone is-
RuPaul is showbiz. Showbiz.
I mean, we watched her Architectural Digest. This is a showbiz house. this is an industry home. It needs to work on a variety of levels. I think saying don't let your feelings sabotage your life is also pretty good advice, because you need to like step back and look at yourself in an unbiased way sometimes when you're running so hot because of your emotions.
Tivana.
If you don't want to be somewhere, you don't have to be somewhere. But Rue's saying
That's true as well.
Do you know how many bitches can't get a job? She's right about that.
That's true as well. And I think that in this case with Kahana, she was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm probably going to be going home. She sees the writing on the wall. That's what this is really about. But she's also like, well, I'll just, I'll go through with it and have one more episode of television.
Do you think RuPaul said to her, girl, just stay. You got a real pretty dress. I'd love to see what you wear. And then after that, you can go home.
Sure.
I think Kahana was probably, it was a Candy Alexis situation. RuPaul was probably like in her face at that point. She walked into the workroom and was trying to get her to stay. And Kahana is not going to say no to RuPaul, because that is her future right there. If she had said no to RuPaul, it would probably be bye-bye Vegas slot, bye-bye anything else. You're gone because you walked off and you broke your contract. Because the contract does say, you're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
So this is all like, it's fodder for us, but for Kahana, it was very real, I bet. And then RuPaul says, you're a sensitive child. You've been crying this whole competition to Alexis.
Yeah. You can see through those workroom mirrors. She saw the tears.
Is
no
this
more
not what,
tears!
Is this not what RuPaul wanted? She didn't want people crying?
Well, she does.
Yeah, so why's she mad about it?
She's not mad about it. She's not admonishing her for crying.
I felt like it was. I felt like she was saying,
yours,
come on,
that
bitch.
we are all sensitive childs, and that's okay. We are all sensitive children.
Oh,
you cry all the time, and that's okay.
I didn't
but
read it as that. I read it as buck up, buttercup. That's what she was saying to Alexis.
I've fought worse monsters for years
in North Hollywood.
Kahana, so Kahana decides to stay. That's the end all of the situation, and
But
she asks Jimbo for advice. How do you act?
If I needed advice, I would just quote my mirror message like RuPaul did and say, "Have fun," because that was my sign off. But this Jimbo Kahana moment for me is
find the joy in it, is what Jimbo says, which I think is very good acting advice, actually. It's very good improv advice.
It's the opposite of what she did for Snatch Game. That was not joy. That was aggression. And I think that Jimbo's advice is solid. He could have just said, put on a big breastplate.
Well, that's how she finds joy.
Yeah. I'm not admonishing her for finding her joy.
Admonishments. Welcome back to admonishments.
Let's be honest, she is ugly.
Let's be admonished. She is ugly. Candy and Alexis are talking about their conflict, doing their makeups, and they think their little sister spat is going to deepen their sissy bond.
Yeah.
Now,
we
sometimes fighting with a bitch does do that.
It's true. And drag queens are honestly usually really good at saying the meanest, horriblest shit to each other, and then 10 minutes later, laughing.
Exactly.
We're good at that. We let stuff roll off ourselves. Typically.
Yeah. Now we get to roll on forensic queens. What happened to Lil Poundcake?
Yes.
Now, I just heard that somebody texted me. Apparently, you were in rehab in Brazil and getting a BBL, and that's why you were unable to participate in this?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well, I think it's settled beautifully. I don't think the recreation makeup of Poundcake was as exact or as deft as it was when you drew it.
Yes. Yes, when I did the original face, it really had It really
flair.
had some attitude to it.
She was mad to be there. She looked like she had just probably farted, but she could have possibly given birth too. Because Poundcake is one of those girls that will suck a guy at homecoming and deliver the baby at prom.
You know what? Yes, the proportions are all wrong on this new face. Listen, I think they did a
Poundcake
fine
is not a strawberry
job.
blonde. Did you see her on the
I
runway
think
when
they
she
did
was...
a fine job. You can definitely tell who it is, but I think there's a little more stank on the original. The eyebrow was a little more arch, a little more angry.
The lips, the ends go up and out. Like
The eyes were a bit bigger.
just if that could have been the thing alone that they did with you, was you drawing her better, that would have been nice.
I wonder who did the makeup, Raven? Do you think she
I don't
did
know.
it? We literally
I don't know.
painted on that damn fucking canvas doll. It is not the exact same canvas doll. I know that that's a question people have.
Because you
this
have
is
the
a
original?
replacement. I don't have the original. I think the wig is mine. Lanesha created the dress, which is so signature and so gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. What had happened to what actually happened to Lil Poundcake is she was adopted and they thought she was a little girl, but she was actually a grown woman. She was actually 37 years old.
They found an
at the
IUD and a
time.
lighter
Yes, they did.
and a Premarin patch.
Yes, they did. So that's what actually happened, and then the rest ensued. What did you think of this little skit?
I thought the lighting was very informative for what they wanted it to be, that side lit forensic file moment, but they did not need to light these girls from the side ever. I thought that the skit was skitting. I thought that the girls that were funny were funny and the others were pretty. I didn't understand the fish in all these scenes. Like, if you're going to have a fish, make it like a red herring, an actual red one, because then we get that it's bad. Otherwise, it's just Kahana polishing a fish and picking it up, which is weird.
Strange.
Like, I don't understand the shots that they chose to use. Out of all the things that the girls did, some of them just don't make sense.
Yeah.
That kitchen that they're making Jessica clean in, I don't like that at all. Those cabinets need to be scraped and sanded. That's what happens when you keep painting over stuff. It doesn't work. You need to scrape it, prime it, sand it.
Do you watch forensic shows?
I don't.
Me either.
Everybody dies.
Yeah. I find it to be like sad.
I have a question. Candy finds a cat named Evie Oddly. Evie has recently spoken out about the show, calling the producers and the people that run it culture vultures, greedy, and a bunch of stuff. Do you think this
Evie
cat?
said that?
Yeah, she did. Evie went on.
Is this
a
a
whole-
reference to that? Or did she do that after this filmed? Because this filmed a while ago.
I don't know when she did it, but she's been very adamant that they do not have the girls' best interests at
Birth
heart.
control, and oddly, a small calico cat named Evie Oddly. A pussy. And finally,
I don't get it.
guess
It's not
I don't
funny,
understand.
and it's not really a dig either.
I don't understand why the cat is named Evie Oddly.
Me neither at all. So I was like, is this a dig or what's going on?
Did they write this? Did the girls write this? How much was prompted and how much was improv'd?
The RuPaul voiceover, that must have been whatever after, but the cat with the name tag of Evie, that was definitely premeditated. But
Yeah.
why? Like, I don't
Yeah,
get
it
it.
doesn't seem...
Evie's not that girl that gives pussy.
It looks like 10, 12 pages of script there.
Well, you figure each character probably has a bio page, and then you figure there's 6 different little scenes: interrogation, the cart, the kitchen, the fish polishing station with Kahana,
Not
the
fish
showdown at the
polishing.
end.
I think it's pretty clear to see that that Lala Ree was very funny in this.
Yes.
Her character had a lot of specific sort of quirks that I think is good for improv. You don't want to just be like, I'm just gonna be this character, which is sort of what some of the other girls fell into. She had a lot of she had the sort of the liquor flask. She also got to drive the golf cart, which I think is girl. If you ever go on Drag Race and if you ever get a chance to use the golf cart, use it.
Yep. Honestly, all of her stuff that was lent itself to physical laughs and comedy, the golf cart, the liquor thing, the falling off the chair. She did floor work. She found a way to do floor work. She was funny. This was her moment.
Then RuPaul dresses like Lala and rips apart Lil Poundcake.
Tell me, how did that make you feel?
No, it was fine.
Okay.
Because she comes back to life. She had crystallized.
Oh.
I love Crystal.
See that side light on Alexis?
Oh, girl, they get the girls with the side light, honey.
I am... this is something for me where I'm wondering, is it insulting to say to a girl sometimes just being yourself is enough? Because Kahana is worried about this improv stuff, and Lala Ree just seems like she's herself. Actually, she says she's basing it on her aunt, but this is very within Lala Ree's wheelhouse. You know, it's just I feel like Kahana could do the same thing, couldn't she? It's in her. And when she says, "Oh, I'm just gonna channel the girls in the dressing room and how they kiki and everything," it's like, exactly. You find a way to make the challenge work for you. Yeah, and she did. I think that I need a clue. Oh, Candy was a little convoluted with her storyline. She should have checked her notes a little bit, or they should have had a producer keeping them on track and saying, "Remember, this is what you are.
Remember who you are." I also love that Candy's like, I don't remember when she did this, but she was like, you know, RuPaul has never come in the room like that on any other season. Like, it's a badge of honor. It's like, yeah, because everyone keeps quitting this season. It's not like a good thing. Yeah. RuPaul really cares about us, you guys. Our season is special. Yeah. She's never done that before.
Thoughts on Stinkfinger?
I thought Jimbo as
Katya was hilarious in that sketch. It was Zamala Jacovian.
They love to push through a white girl with an accent.
We do, for sure. Why not?
Yeah, I think that her Stinkfinger was very funny. All the alliteration. It was a quieter moment for Jimbo, but you know, she can't win them all.
She can't win them all.
She can't. I think this wig. I think this is a Wigs by Vanity too. Remember when she was doing the hard fronts with curls?
Is it a glam and go?
It's a glam and go.
Oh, fabulous Friday.
Oh, I have the same one. I got it on Welfare Wednesday.
Well, if you have anything else to say about the sketch, because now would be that moment before we take
I'm feeling entertained.
Okay.
I wasn't. I think that there were a lot of missed opportunities to not have the creators of Lil Poundcake, as I said, in the sketch. Could have worked too. Y'all could have been background or something.
Background? I don't do background.
Oh, you don't do oohs and ahs?
I do offer only.
Well, Effie Lee Bailey don't do no oohs and ahs. Alexis was playing Effie Lee Bailey, and it wasn't funny. It wasn't bad. She was playing the straight man in the role. She said she was trying to go for that serious forensic-y thing. And Alexis
I thought
can
she
be
was
funny.
I thought she was funny.
I found it not. How do I say this? I didn't find it bad, but I found it. What's the word? Serviceable? It was fine.
Yeah, it was serviceable, but like I don't think everyone has to be like the over the top clown. I think she was funny in her earnest commitment to the role, in the way that Jessica Wilde was also really funny in her earnest commitment. Like, I really believed her. She was like talking about like guacamole and like, and it was very funny because it was very earnest. Anyway, let's take a break. We are back, and it's time for RuPaul on the main stage. What do you think?
Well,
you bet work?
I think
UBTT work?
I think it should have been UBTRWRK.
I think it should have said love you for you. Heart you for you.
Because right now it looks like you butt work.
Well, maybe that's what she's trying to say.
The trick
All
with
right.
the trick with a shortening of something is you need to get one letter from every consonant for it. One letter from every syllable to make it work. And this doesn't have that. It should be UBTRWRK. This outfit, though, is sublime.
Yeah, she looks
This
cool.
hair,
The
this
shape,
hair is
honey.
the right
She's giving
proportion.
shape.
I love this outfit. Once again, Michelle is outdoing her on something. Michelle's shoulder is bigger than RuPaul's shoulder.
Ooh. It's getting in my frame. Also, Michelle's hair is bigger than RuPaul's. So, I think RuPaul's in her Pussycat era. And
She's
she also said, I'm RuPaul the Tuck now, honey. Look at this shape.
The cat is snatched. Carson Kressley is
Snatched the
also
cat.
there.
She is.
And
And a very special guest judge, Javicia Leslie, straight out of Gotham City. And the category on the runway is Miss Fill in the Blank. Miss, who is she?
Who is she, though? Jessica Wilde comes out first on the runway as a Little Miss Sausage Party.
Yes. Strange, but I like it. Who thinks of this?
Yeah.
The one in her hand is reading as a turd or as a worm. It's Mr. Hanky from fucking South Park is what it is.
And very
the one
much,
that she's holding.
yeah.
It's fecal in nature.
Yeah. It looks like a pork roast, like all tied and trussed up.
It
know?
should it should have been like a shiny, like a vinyl or something, like a shinier fabric, and then it would have sold, I think, more. I generally like the dress. I mean, the dress is, it's not anything groundbreaking, but I think that it's a very strange concept and it's funny.
Yeah, I think Jessica tried to keep it within the pageant world with the Miss whatever, but this could have been serviced much better if she had like a hamburger bun dress and then opened it up and there were a bunch of little mini cocktail wieners and like hot dogs and
Sure.
like I think that she looks beautiful, but there was so many more opportunities for how this could have been brought to life a little more. I think she looks nice.
Kahana Montrese is giving, well, I like
She's-
the visual aid.
Kahana's giving Miss Tired Ass Showgirl in a green and gold stone gown. She yawns at the top of the runway, so that's her tired part. The rest
That's all
is,
that we're getting from Tired.
We also get the ass. We do get the ass
That's almighty.
and the Showgirl, but it doesn't read unless you saw the yawn. It doesn't read as Tired Ass Showgirl.
She should have done that Victor and Rolf thing that Courtney did.
Oh, like a tired. Okay, yeah.
Like sleeping. Or like had a sleep mask or a pillow or a sleeping bag dress. Because it's a good concept.
yeah.
But then just to like look really gorgeous, it doesn't really
It would've-
sell it for me.
It would have been cool if she dressed like an over the top version of Fifi and tired ass showgirled it with like the auburn hair and the crazy makeup and like
I never wear blonde.
the pointy shoulder when you
I
when
never
you do
wear
characters. You do characters.
Only when I do character.
That was a Barbie.
Oh.
That was a pound cake.
Miss Lalaurie is giving Miss Bootlegger, and she's in a gold jumpsuit, so she's got fake jewelry, hair, an Asia O'Hara DVD, which is really funny.
I love this. This was well thought out. It was funny in the exact opposite way of Kahana's, where you didn't need to figure it out. You could just laugh and like it. And everybody knows this kind of bootlegger. They all come into the hair stores or the salon on Saturdays and Sundays and sell their wares. This is what used to happen in Philly. This was correct. The bundles on the outside of the bag.
Did you get a bootleg Asia O'Hara DVD though?
No, I was not that lucky.
No more wire hangers. I liked this concept from Lalaurie. Very, very nice.
Me too.
Candy Muss. Look at the outline. It says Candy Muss.
No fuss, no fuss.
Don't tell her that. Because she's Miss Arrogant. And this is what Tamisha Iman called her. She called her little girl.
If I'm arrogant, then I'm arrogant.
I think...
and is this a callback to her previous look, too, from that challenge?
I don't remember, but if this was a callback, I would block the number. I hate this outfit.
What are you talking about?
The backpack dress. That's when she said it.
Oh. So maybe the hair is a callback to that, and the colors are a callback
the
to
ball
it.
Hair.
Yeah, the colors are definitely a callback to her backpack, I think, too. But, like, I love the hair. I love the shoe. Love the face. I don't think the feathering detail, that looks last minute. Like, let's slap some feathers up in this bitch.
Okay.
They kind of disappear, you know?
I think she looks really cool. The hair is phenomenal. What an event.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like hair show fucking fantasy. I love it.
I think it's really cool, and she looks beautiful. I think I base most things off of would I wear it or not, though, and then I form an opinion.
I could see you in this.
Maybe, yeah. If there weren't many other options.
Okay. Alexis Myshell is giving Miss Man Pig.
This was this was a welcome shock. This is what I want from Drag Race. I want to be surprised. I want to laugh. I want to see stuff I haven't seen before. Miss Alexis Michelle turned a piss-soaked jockstrap into an evening gown. And she was flagging red the whole time, which indicates she likes fisting. And she also has one fisting glove on, which indicates she likes fisting. The iconic Everlast emblem that's usually on the front of a jockstrap, she turned into Alexis Lives. Or Alexis Last. What does it say?
I would not wear something that says Alexis Last, because it sounds like she comes in last in the competition.
Well, we already know that's not true.
Right. I mean, she didn't.
I would have loved that red train to pull out as a reveal, like she was being prolapsed, like it got caught on the wall or something.
Sure.
And then she ran and it just... But this is beautiful.
Beautifully executed. There's a lot of fun details that, like, the jockstrap element. I mean, it's gorgeously made. The crown and scepter are also really gorgeous. The hair is stunning. It's cool.
This was
Good
360,
job.
and she really leaned into the pageant aspect of it, of the miss, whoever. I think this was a great job. And the ombre is so clean. The fit is right. Look at this nude illusion on her body. The fit is perfection.
Stunning.
Jimbone
is giving Ms. Tits McGee
a subtle day look. Now, Miss Tits McGee is Australian, I guess.
Oh. Well, is she related to Bobby McGee?
Smiggy.
I don't know. But Bobby McGee was busted flat, and she ain't busted flat. This bitch.
Busted flat, bad
Waiting for a sex change.
Oh my God.
Well, I'm feeling near as faded airs. Alexis's
jockstrap dress.
I love Jimbo's placement of her sash. I think this is it's a clean look. Jimbo's doing what she's doing.
It's sort of dated. Like, I love the crown is sort of like, I don't know, it's very 80s.
And the hair is very Jelly Roll 50s Barbie. It's
Does this
very
say 2003?
I think it says Miss Tits McGee 2.0. But
No,
it could say
says
the
a
year.
She turns around and you can see it because it kind of drapes around the back. Tits McGillicuddy over here.
Baby, this isn't a math show. These are Z-cup breasts.
2000. When she turns back around.
Is it Miss Tits McGee 2000?
2003.
Oh.
Tits
so
McGee 2003. It rhymes. It's a poem.
Oh, so she's a former. This is her give up.
Yeah.
I mean, 2020.
You know, they bring back all the formers.
Do they keep putting Jimbo last on the runway? I feel like she's been last several times now.
Who is she? Maybe. I don't know. Send us a letter. Send us a rubric. Send us a spreadsheet.
Michelle loved Jessica Wilde. She said when she said she liked soft shell tacos.
Yes.
And RuPaul said, "What's better than a sausage?"
Hey, I don't know.
Like,
I can't think of anything.
Me neither.
They missed the joke from Kahana's look. At 47, Kahana says, "Just let loose the doors that Leducum has opened."
RuPaul says, "This is why she does it. She comes to work to have fun. It's not the cars or the furs or the private jets." And
I believe that.
I believe it too, because RuPaul does not need to ever work a day in her life again. No,
she really enjoys Drag Race.
She likes what she does. And yeah. I wish that on everybody. And I hope everybody can say the same at that age. Lala is told her character was strong. She never dropped the ball. The judges loved her look. Clear. Yeah.
She was just very in the character. She was definitely having fun with it, and it showed. It was a strong win for her, for sure.
Candy's week wasn't as hard hitting, I'd say, because her character wasn't far from the Candy character, which they love, and she also is told that RuPaul laughed the whole time, so there's that at least. But like, her runway didn't exactly scream arrogance.
How do you scream arrogance?
You have mirrors. You have mirrors in your hand the whole time, and you look at yourself the whole time. That screams arrogance. This did not scream arrogance. You find some way to preen or to be arrogant on stage. She was not arrogant outwardly on stage, other than a sash that said Miss Arrogant. Do you know what I mean? Jimbo, very committed to her character. Her stink finger was good.
The stink finger is funny.
Alexis,
I can see that on a T-shirt. You know, I'm sure it is.
Or a DragCon merchandise thing, like a finger sleeve.
Like you can sell little fingers. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's
it's a very specific, strange thing. I liked it. It was good.
It's a very Katya Jimbo moment. Alexis, they love her runway. Didn't love her character. What would you have done for the Miss?
Oh my gosh, I don't know. I did win the Miss Happy Hooker pageant once.
Oh.
So maybe that.
Happy Hooker. Okay.
Or Miss Blue Moon, maybe.
Oh yeah, Miss Blue Moon.
And just be really like gutter. What would you have done?
I feel like my first
Miss Manpig.
No, I feel like my first instinct would be.
You are the current reigning.
It's a
legacy title.
Emeritus, honey. I think I would do
legacy position.
I think I would do Mississippi. The state, not the river.
Mississippi.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what I would do. Maybe maps of Mississippi or a river going down the back with a paddle boat. Something. Okay. Maybe Huck Finn and Tom Sawyer coming out my butt. Ooh, puppets. Sure. I can get James to help me.
Yeah, yes, I'm sure she'd be happy to. Well, Lala Ree wins, and she gets $5,000. And the safe
Yes.
dolls are deemed to be Jessica, Candy, and Jimbone. And then the bottoms are Kahana and Alexis.
The
So
lip
why
sync-
don't we take
we're
a
gonna
break?
Take a break.
Misbehaving, misunderstood.
Misunderstood is a queen from New York.
Yeah, she used to run a drag queen agency called Screaming Queens that I
Yes.
went to in 1999. She was really nice.
That would be a good one for this because you could do like one of her iconic looks. She had a very like extreme,
giant
very
hair.
large look. Yeah,
Yeah.
that would be fun to
good.
do.
You could do misstep.
Misanthropy.
Misanthropy.
I don't even know what that means. What does it mean?
Like a misanthrope is someone who's like, I don't know, mad and grumpy, disgruntled.
Oh.
You could be mistake.
And it could be
fucking up.
steaks. And it could
Oh,
be all the
yes.
beefs I have with James.
Uh-huh.
And I think that Lala Ree winning $5,000 is amazing. I'm very happy for her. And then About Damn Time by Lizzo comes on, and it's the lip sync song. Jorgeous does some things. This is a lip sync I would have loved to have seen the whole thing.
The curtain opens, and we know who it is within seconds because Jorgeous is very short. So she's revealed as soon as it opens.
Mm-hmm.
About Damn Time by Lizzo. And what does this mean? Did Jorgeous look like she was enjoying herself? Are you suggesting she wasn't?
I saw a lot of Twitter discourse about her
Was she
Jorgeous-
there under duress?
enjoying it or not enjoying it.
Well,
You
these
don't
girls
think
are
she enjoyed it? Can we see a clip?
these girls are contracted to come back, and Jorgeous is not a smiler on stage. She is a resting bitch face.
Intensity, yes.
When she performs, when she's on stage, like talking and stuff, I think she seemed happy to be there.
She
think she
didn't
wanted to
punch
take a
the
break on this one?
ghost. She didn't punch the ghost.
But we
which
don't
I
know that.
was-
She might have, and they didn't show it
Oh,
because
okay. That's
you know
fair.
she punches a ghost and everything. And if she punched that ghost, the audience might have been like, "Oh yeah, I remember when she did that. She should win."
That's
They
right.
They want
This was Lala's moment.
Yeah, they want the lip sync assassins to do well, but not so well that you don't watch them the next season on Drag Race.
Well, Miss Lalaurie wins the lip sync, and she wins a cash tip of 10,000 giallias.
Yep.
So
Miss
wait,
Bodysuit
where's
Boots.
Jorgeous? Where's Jorgeous not enjoying herself? She looks like she's living. She's
I don't
really
understand
stunning,
why
huh?
why did she bring hair? Because in Untucked, you see the hair that she brings. It's
Wait, I was
sculpted and
wondering
long.
that too. I thought
And
this
then
was
she-
a travel unit.
Yeah, why does she still have on her travel hair? I don't get it. It's nice and all, but like, bitch, put on some hair.
She kept her travel unit on, honey.
I don't, and you know,
She kept
her-
on this Terry Hatcher wig, honey.
That is her choice. That is her choice. If she wants to be Lois Lame with this hair.
Maybe she wanted a little flip in. She wanted flip action because she brought this very like sculpted wig with her. But
Yeah.
maybe she said, "No, I want to be a woman."
But the sculpted wig had length in the back to play with. It had whip around and stuff. I saw it.
Maybe she tried it and it didn't work.
Maybe.
And maybe
would
that's
love-
why she's so disgruntled.
I would love
according
to have her.
some sources, some sauces. She looks so cute. Lalaurie, this is one of those iconic drag songs for sure. You can't go to a drag brunch without hearing this one.
Yeah. And usually the audience is saying it too because drag brunches start late. It's about damn time. The drag queens are late bitches.
Tweeting the girls from backstage, DMing them, "Hey, I love you and everything, but we have been waiting for 30 minutes." Do you ever get those?
I don't open enough DMs that I would be able to see those.
Let it be known for Never mind.
No, let's let it be known.
No, I'm just talking shit. Listen, often
Fellas.
it is not. In some cases, it is not the drag queen who's late. It is the person running the show telling them to go on later. So just bear that in mind.
Yeah, a lot of times it's, oh no, let's get him to buy one more round of drink. You can go on at 1:43.
Right, and of course
But the
everyone
flyer
just
said
blames the
midnight.
drag queen.
Yeah.
Everyone's like, "Oh, she's back there gluing her nails on." Meanwhile, I've been sitting back here in full drag for a fucking hour, waiting to go on.
She's been on the patio smoking with her friends, ignoring everybody, being rude to patrons. Lala won.
Fuck.
Georgia says, "Period, bitch, period."
That's right.
Which is actually almost an ellipse.
Bitch, period. It's a palindrome. Did you watch Untucked?
I did watch Untucked. I think
We get Poundcake sitting alone in the VIP.
which is hilarious.
Jimbo using her
now
breasts.
stream as a cup holder, also hilarious.
Mhm.
Lala accidentally dismembered Little Poundcake's limbs from her body. As a mother, I'm sorry.
Alexis says, "I really see you at the top, and I would love to be standing next to you."
She wants to be crouching under her when Lala's atop. That's what she means.
Well, we know that. We know
We
that.
all know that.
We know that bit of history, honey.
She would like to show Miss Lala a room with a rim chair and a tarp.
Oh my god.
She said, "Here's your throne, darling." Lala says, "Kahana is my sister, but she has been in the bottom." And Alexis says, 4 times.
4 times.
Do you think Javicia coming in and talking about the part where she says, "I should be taking notes from you"? Guest judges, stop saying that. Please give yourself the credibility that the producers actually believe you have by bringing you there. You know?
No. You gotta
No?
do this. You gotta say it. You gotta say it.
Will you do my makeup?
Because no, this is a moment where it's finally realized that so much does come from drag culture. And I think that give the girls their 10s, because so much of fashion and characterization is drawn from drag.
Yeah, I agree.
think. So I think it's nice that she says that. Now, did you watch the Fame Games?
I did watch the Fame Games, and I have a picture to submit to the group.
Miss Sunlight on the Skin. Can we watch the runways?
Miss Sunlight on the Skin. I don't even remember that one. Who's that?
Monica. What was her
Oh,
line
yeah.
from Backyard Buddies? You remember it?
I don't. I like
Now,
tans on
I'm
my
not
legs,
trying
but
to
not on
throw
my
no
face.
shade. I'm not. Don't be shady, be a lady. I don't remember.
But she said something about like the sunlight on the skin.
Yes, she did.
That was literally a decade ago.
Sniffies.
What is Dipper wrong screen?
Oh, sorry.
Oh my god. Miss Sunlight on the Skin. Which, I mean, she just looks pretty. It doesn't seem to be a callback, except for the title.
This is the wishiest.com version of the Bob Mackie Tina Turner dress ever.
Okay.
This needs more.
Okay.
And this needed more in season 5 if she would have worn this. The hair is great.
Yeah, the
she
hair is
looks-
beautiful. But they do a side-by-side of the character from Barnyard Buddies. And she's wearing a hat. She's wearing sunglasses. It's like a black thing. And there's nothing that calls back to, there's a flower in the hair. There's so many things that could have been like amplified. She
The
could have
book.
held a book.
there's no correlation.
She
there.
had her actual lines written in that book because she was having a hard time that day. So we were like, just put the actual words in the fucking book.
I mean, we've all done it before. Her font choice on her sash is kind of school playhouse too.
School Playhouse.
It's New Times Roman, and it's not giving me She is beautiful and she looks beautiful. This
She
would
does.
not have,
That's
this
undeniable.
would not have won the category for me if she was on the real game.
Okay. Next up is Naisha Lopez, giving Miss Shady Lady, and her dress has a bunch of sunglasses on it, which I think is cool. But the bottom doesn't have sunglasses, right?
Is the
It's
tiara
sequin.
made of sunglasses?
Or
It
clear
is.
glasses, yeah.
I thought the thing in the back was going to be receipts, like a receipt with a bunch of insults.
What does it say?
It's a bunch of insults, but they're all center adjusted instead of like to the left, so it's kind of hard to read. And I think she just should have concentrated on a couple really good ones and made them bigger instead of.
Yeah.
This is a great concept.
It's a bunch of iconic reads. Silicone floats. I think of you at the bus stop. Go back to Party City where you belong. I wish the sunglasses would have gone down
All
the
the way
whole
down.
last dress.
Because that
And
would
I
have been an
think
event.
That would have been gaggy because when they said when she said I'm wearing a dress made out of sunglasses, I was like, ooh, it really made me sit up and like look because it's such a good idea.
But it's
and then
not.
it's like, no, they're just sort of on one section.
There's
of
a
it.
dress with some sunglasses.
Yes, which is cool. It's a cool concept, and she looks beautiful. Kasha Davis, Mrs. Kasha Davis, is giving Mrs. Senior Center. And then it does a reveal into Ariana Grandma. This is funny. This is good.
This was a great idea and well executed. I wish she would have given a good old head roll and whipped that pony just to get it out and moving and bustling after she took off that snood. But good job, Miss.
Snood.
It was a snood.
Snood.
I think this is a great job from Mrs. Kasha Davis.
Yeah,
I don't
definitely.
I don't
fun.
like the boot with it, but you know.
She's doing Ariana Grande. She wears a nice boot.
Oh, okay. Maybe I guess Ariana is known for a boot.
Yeah.
Now, Miss
Next up
Darian
is
Lake.
Darian Lake.
Ooh. Yes.
Giving misshapen. I think Darian Lake is the front runner for the Fame Games so far. She's got really inventive, unique, out of the box things every single week. I'm impressed with this. Well, you're not.
I think this is very cool, and it's something I haven't seen. Yeah.
I love it. It's fashion.
The hair is neat.
It's fashion.
Yeah.
It's fashion. It's fashion. It's fashion. It's fashion.
I feel like.
Let me finish. It's fashion.
But is it fashion?
I feel like there's some. I wish she could have given a little leg because it's kind of given deflated marshmallow. Like
Well,
the
she's
shape-
misshapen.
I know, but I would like a little Angelina Jolie leg or something, just a little
Okay.
something, just to show a little bit of something.
Okay.
Because it's really
Fair enough.
It's given her like this amoeba shape, you know.
Yes.
No, this
James
is
Mansfield is giving Queen of the Ring.
okay. Are we going to talk about the shoe?
What's wrong with the shoe?
This shoe,
Is it a 1-inch go-go boot?
no, might be shorter. I sent the picture in the group of the shoe.
Let me look. Why do you have such a problem?
I don't like the shoe, and I don't like the chicken feathers.
Oh, it's a little tiny, it's a little tiny boot.
Yeah, I think that the chicken feathers could have gone, and it could have been ostrich or fur, even faux fur. And I think this hair's a little small for her, honestly.
Well, I think she looks pretty, and instead of a sash, she's got a belt because she's a wrestler. So she's doing like a WrestleMania thing. I saw on her YouTube channel she wanted to be Miss Ruselmania, but they wouldn't allow it for copyright reasons.
What, didn't somebody just make fun of chicken feathers on Drag Race or somewhere?
I think we did
Kahana's
Oh.
boa.
because
in-
Kahana was using that boa in the challenge.
Oh, These Fame Games for me did not give me main stage energy other than Miss Kasha Davis.
Okay.
But
Do
I would
you
like to
think Kahana is going to burn the building down when she's in the Fame Games?
I don't know. I think Kahana has looked extraordinarily gorgeous every time she's been on the runway. And I do like some of her outfits, but I haven't been astounded by creativity or wowed by any of the concepts that I've seen presented from her.
Okay.
But I would love for her to win and to feel, I'm glad that she was on Drag Race and she got to have her experience of Drag Race that you and I have had and like a lot of other girls, because she says in Untucked that her favorite moment, or that on her season she was second to go, so she didn't have that whole camaraderie with the girls. This time she feels like it's a family. She went and won a challenge. So like she's done, a lot of girls go to Drag Race and don't win a challenge, and now she's not one of those girls anymore. And she can feel like a success in that regard, and she did beautifully on this show, and I'm sure she's pushed herself into realms that she didn't think she could do before, and she's succeeded. And maybe she will win the Fame Games.
Yeah, she got to come back and really have a very strong showing, so we love that.
Yeah, I do think Darian, though, I think you're right on that, too. She could definitely win these Fame Games.
I think she might. Who knows?
I would not be mad at that.
Well, we want to thank you so much for joining us for Race Chaser, this week.
I'm Willam.
And I'm Alaska.
All right.
And we would be thrilled if you would write a review of our podcast on your podcast app. And then don't forget to subscribe, too. And afterwards, take a moment, leave us a rating.
And you can sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcasts.plus. You get access to all of the Mom shows ad-free and many of them a day early, plus exclusive bonus episodes and monthly video episodes of this little podcast, Race Chasems.
You can follow the dolls on Instagram and Twitter at Willam, at the Only Alaska 5000, and our Race Chaser account is Race Chaser Pod. If you want to go to TikTok, it's Mom Podcasts. We're also Mom Podcasts on Instagram.
That's right. And you can email us at racechaserpodcast@gmail.com.
And we will be back next week for more discussion, dissection, and dissemination. Race Chaser is not endorsed by World of Wonder, Paramount Media Networks, or any of their subsidiaries. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only.
RuPaul's Drag Race and all names, pictures, audio, and video clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respected trademark and or copyright holders. Mom!
To listen to Race Chaser ad-free, sign up for Mom Plus at mompodcast.plus.
Race Chaser is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, a.k.a. Mom.
Hosted by Alaska and Willam.
And produced by Big Dipper.
Editing and sound design by Will Pitts.
Executive produced by Willem Belli, Alaska Thunderfuck, Big Dipper, and Joe Cilio, Brett Boehm, and Alex Ramsey.
Our theme song is Race Chaser by Alaska Thunderfuck 5000.